Hello everyone. So welcome to PSC Notes. Today in the ancient history we are going to cover the important topic which is Greek invasion of India or the invasion of Alexander the Great. है ना? तो Alexander the Great was able to come to the boundaries of India uh, at the time of Nanda dynasty. ठीक है? When Nanda dynasty was uh, ruling India. Okay. Now, at the time of Alexander the Great, the northwestern part, like Jaipur, it was ruled by Matsya Kingdom. है ना? Matsya Kingdom was one of the 16 Mahajanpad of ancient India, which are mentioned in the Buddhist and Jain text. So it was located in present day Rajasthan with its capital at Virat Nagar. कहां पर थी इसकी मत्स्य किंगडम की कैपिटल? विराट नगरा. तो विराट नगरा इज लोकेटेड एट द मॉडर्न बैरात. कहां पर है? मॉडर्न बैरात. ठीक है ना. नाउ ग्रीक मतलब द अलेक्जेंडर द ग्रेट डजंट हैव एनी इंटरेक्शन विद द मत्स्य ruler, है ना, because by the time the Alexander the Great reached the Matsya kingdom, it was already disintegrated and was mostly captured by the Nanda dynasty. ठीक है. Now we need to see the political dynasties which were ruling at the time of the Alexander invasion. So we have already seen that Nanda dynasty was ruling at the time of the Alexander invasion. It was founded by the Mahapadma Nanda, and during the invasion, the Nanda dynasty was ruled by the ruler Dhananda. The ruler Dhananda. Okay. So they have several times asked that who was the ruler of Nanda dynasty when Alexander invaded India. So he was Dhananda. Okay. Other important kingdom was Gandhara, Taxila and Punjab kingdom. So kingdom of Avisara, Katha and Maksa. Okay. Now we will see that why Dhananda was the last ruler of the Nanda dynasty. He was very powerful but unpopular, and his inability to counter the Alexander led to internal stability. You know, why was Alexander successful? Because there was no central power in India. You know, no central power. Further, the superior military strength, ठीक है, of Alexander, and support from several Indian, even जो घर के वेदी लंका ढाए, ठीक है, तो support from many Indian ruler like Ambi of Taxila, ठीक है, effective administration and diplomacy. So now we will see the Alexander invasion. So Alexander invasion was from the year 327 BC to 325 BC. ठीक है. Alexander entered India via Hindu Kush and defeated minor rulers before facing major battles. The first battle was important battle was Battle of Hydaspes, which was with the king Porus, okay, which was King Porus and Alexander in the year 326 BC. In this battle, the Battle of Hydaspes, Alexander was winner, and but Alexander was so much impressed by the virta of Porus, you know, means his ability, you know, to lead, so that that Alexander restyled him, you know, and allowed him to govern his territory under Macedonian suzerainty. Okay. Now we have seen the year was 326 and it is Battle of Hydaspes. Next battle was Siege of Massaga. See, Siege of Massaga was very important because there was a fierce resistance by the women warriors. You know, first it was in the year 327 BC. Okay. First the men warriors fought with Alexander the Great, and after all the men were killed, the women raised their arms against the Alexander, and later on Alexander executed most of the women also. So the Massaga is very important, where women warriors. So it is located in the Kabul Valley region, in a Swat Valley, present day Pakistan. Swat Valley region, present day Pakistan. ठीक है. Another one is Battle of Melians. ठीक है. In the Battle of Melians, Alexander was nearly injured and almost killed. He had a near fatal injury. It was it is in the Punjab region. ठीक है. So now we have seen that 3 battles are important with the perspective of exam. So first battle is Battle of Hydaspes. So it was with King Porus in the year 327-6. Another is Siege of Massaga, where women warriors fought after Alexander killed all the men warriors. It was in the year 327 BC. Okay. And another is Battle of Maling, where Alexander was nearly fatal injured. Okay. Now coming to the Indian, main thing, King Porus fought bravely. Alexander retreat. Now coming to Alexander retreat, which was in the year 325 BC. So why did Alexander retreat? The main cause was the exhaustion and facing fierce resistance, है ना. और जो आर्मी थी, by the time Alexander army reached the bank of river ब्यास, है ना, मॉडर्न डे ब्यास रिवर तक पहुंचे थे. ठीक है. मॉडर्न डे ब्यास रिवर तक जब पहुंचे, ठीक है, तो हिज सोल्जर्स कैंपेन फॉर नियरली अ डिकेड, करीबन 10 साल तक वो लड़ रहे थे. ठीक है. तो कंटिन्यूअस बैटल एंड लॉन्ग मार्च एंड हार्श कंडीशन, है ना. तो द सोल्जर रिफ्यूज्ड टू हैव अ फर्दर एडवांसमेंट. ठीक है. फर्दर देयर वाज अ वेरी फियर्स रेजिस्टेंस, है ना. देयर वाज अ वेरी फियर्स रेजिस्टेंस from Indian tribes and kingdoms. And in one of the case, we already see that Alexander was nearly fatally injured. Further, there was very harsh environmental condition, going forward. So these were the causes for the return of Alexander. Okay, what were the impact of the causes? So cultural exchange started between the India and Greece, and it also led to the Greek art and culture. There is the influence of Greek on Indian art and culture. ठीक है. पावर वैक्यूम जो क्रिएट हुआ, उसकी वजह से देयर वाज अ राइज ऑफ मौर्यन एम्पायर. ठीक है. इन इंडिया. Now there is a few one factual thing which normally is asked. ठीक है. तो who were accompanied by Alexander the Great? So Nearchus was the admiral of Alexander Navy. ठीक है. On one Secretus was Greek historian who recorded Indian customs. ठीक है. Aristobulus was chronicler of Alexander campaign. ठीक है. Dimachus was not a companion of Alexander. वो later आया था as a Greek ambassador. He later came as a Greek ambassador in the Mauryan court. The Mauryan Empire established हो गई, so he later came. Now we will cover few PYQ. So this is a very short topic. Now there is no mains question asked in this topic. So we will cover the prelims. Which one of the following dynasty was ruling over northern India at the time of Alexander invasion? So we already know that it was ruled by Nanda. ठीक है. During the time of Alexander invasion, उसका year भी इंपॉर्टेंट है, तो इट वाज 327, ठीक है, बीसी टू 325 बीसी, है ना. Nanda Empire has a capital at Patliputra, or at the time of Alexander it was ruled by Dhananda. It was ruled by Dhananda. ठीक है. और अदर ऑप्शन है लाइक मौर्य. मौर्य तो उसके बाद लेटर आए थे. ठीक है. Mauryan dynasty was formed by Chandragupta Maurya in the year 321. ठीक है. 321 BCE. ठीक है. संगा डायनेस्टी तो ऑल लेटर है. ठीक है. इट वाज फॉर्म्ड इन द ईयर 185 BC. ठीक है. काव्य डायनेस्टी वाज फॉर्म्ड इन द ईयर 73 BC. ठीक है. तो we got to know who was ruling the northern India. It was Nanda and the ruler was Dhananda. Okay. Now next question. Which one of the following ruler was contemporary of Alexander? So it was asked in BPSC prelims. Okay. We already seen the Nanda was the ruler. Now coming to next question. Consider the following statement. Okay. After campaigning for nearly 2 years, Alexander the Great left India in 325 BC. Reason: he was defeated by Chandragupta Maurya. So we have already seen he was not defeated by Chandragupta Maurya. In fact, Maurya dynasty was not there at that time. It was Nanda dynasty, and there was no direct conflict with Alexander the Great and Nanda dynasty. He left because his own army has revolted. So it is option A is true, but R is false. C. Okay. Now coming to next question. The women of which Indian Republic of Kingdom take up arms against Alexander after a large number of its soldiers has been killed and wounded in the battlefield. ठीक है. So we already seen Massaga, where after the siege, है ना, siege कहाँ पे किस ईयर में थी? In the year 327 BC. ठीक है. The women of Massaga, ये basically it's in the Swat Valley, present day Pakistan, or it was a stronghold of Assakenoi tribe. कौन सा ट्राइब था? Assakenoi tribe. तो once है ना, city was defended by the strong missionaries. So after Alexander killed all the missionaries, है ना, तो he had a surprise attack and killed the warriors, है ना. After that, the massacre of male warriors, the movement of the city took up fight against the Alexander. ठीक है. Now Abhisara was a kingdom, ठीक है, in the northwest, or Abhisara was a kingdom in the northwest. ठीक है. And Glosai was not a major military power. It was also a kingdom. ठीक है. Katha is a tribe which resisted Alexander, but women warriors ने नहीं part लिया था. ठीक है. Now coming to next question. It is Alexander's success in India was due to following. So we have already seen there was no central power in India at that time. ठीक है. He is a superior army. He was held by the traitors Indian ruler. He was a good administrator. ठीक है. तो we can see 1, 2, 3 was the answer. ठीक है. Name the brave Indian king whom Alexander defeated on the bank of river Jhelum. So in the battle of Hydaspes, ठीक है, Porus was defeated in the battle of Hydaspes. ठीक है. In the year 326. है ना. Porus was defeated, but Alexander was so much impressed by his bravery that he gave his whole kingdom back. Okay.